What is up, y'all? How we doing? I hope we're doing great. You saw the title. We're doing the Marvin Bagley Hall of Fame sim. I actually think it's probably not going to happen because this is, for whatever reason, incredibly hard, but I think we can have a really good career with Marvin Bagley just because, I don't think his shooting stats are the worst from midi and stuff. And he's 6'10". If we move him to like the small forward, I think he can be an easy like 15-8 guy. I don't know if he'll ever be an all-star, but I think he can be a plus player for us if we play a specific way. So I'm thinking we're going to be a team where we're going to focus on getting rebounds, beating the team in rebound, like the other team in rebounds, winning the rebound battle every single game, getting offensive boards. Because I think with his size, if we make him a guy who crashes for the O boards, he should get like multiple a game. And then I guess we'll take it from there. But the Hall of Fame, it's gonna be really tough, obviously. I'm pretty much at a point where I don't think it can happen with certain players. Like, like my first one of these I did. You can go check it out. It's not titled Bruce Brown Hall of Fame sim, but what it is, it's like making a role player an all-time great or something. And in that series, one of the first years, Bruce Brown averages like 30 points a game or like 26 or something. And we are a top 3 seed in the conference, yet he doesn't make an all-star team. I don't understand how that makes sense, but that is how 2K does it. Now, obviously with this, I do kind of have to cheat a little bit just by messing with tendencies, but that's all we're going to do. And so first things first, I'm not going to be the Grizzlies. I don't really like the Grizzlies in Sim. Who I am going to be, though, and don't pay attention to this playoffs, it doesn't really matter, but we're going to put them on Minnesota. Hey, if you enjoy these type of videos, please leave a like. It means the world. I am doing my best here to try and grow a little bit, and I appreciate it all. Also, the playoff seating's wrong. I downloaded a 2K share scenario right as the playoffs were starting. And are we gonna win a championship? Yeah, we did. But just as the playoffs were starting, so there's like playing teams that are different, seeding that's different, obviously here. But the rest of the stuff was pretty solid. So I'm gonna be the Timberwolves. I'm gonna have us. I'm really not gonna make too many changes to the team, I don't think. And I think basically the thing I'm gonna focus on is we're gonna get O boards, we're gonna rebound. We're going to play Marvin Bagley like 36 minutes and take it from there. Well, this is going to be ass. The San Antonio Spurs just won the lottery. So they are, in all likelihood, about to have Cooper Flag. Now, I was going to, with this, turn injuries on. Because I was like, hey, maybe a guy who takes away an all-star spot, maybe he gets hurt and then all of a sudden we're in the all-star game. But the thing with that is then I have to stop the sim all the time if we get an injury and, change things about the rotation because obviously they aren't going to want a 70-something overall playing 36 minutes a night. I hope they mess this up. Please don't pick Cooper. They picked Dylan Harper. I mean, it's not really messing it up, but okay. I'm just glad that Cooper Flag didn't go number 1. We do have a pick. You know what? We'll go talk to Memphis about our pick. All you gotta do. Oh, he expired, dang. Okay. Just give us an unprotected first in 2027. They take Derek Queen with our pick. All right, we traded out of the draft. I don't like drafting people because I don't really know who's good. Dang, so both of these guys decline. That's kind of tough. Okay. Randall doesn't really have a real deal. And I do have sliders on just so that guys kind of expect a little less money. Like LeBron's gonna sign a $57 million deal, but I don't know, maybe somebody does. I looked at Click Productions said to put both of these sliders on 100, so that's what I did. And we'll see if that helps. Now, in the start today, I downloaded this shit was all messed up. I just left it. Hopefully it doesn't mess up too much. And I won't cheat it because I don't want to be really good. I won't cheat it because I don't want to cheat it. Like, I easily could, but we're going to just pretty much bring back the team that was here and then add Marvin Bagley. But I'm really not interested. We can get him on a minimum. Oh my gosh. Dude, yes. We'll give you $3 million, a 4-year deal. Boom. Okay, we got to go bring back Nikhil as well. What is he listed as? Shooting guard. All right, and our offseason is basically over, so we're going to go to player progression. It's going to be fine, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad. Now, do I really want Jaden McDaniels here? Because I like Jaden McDaniels, but I feel like he's going to take touches and everything away. from Bagley. Maybe I have Bagley start off on the bench. I don't know. I mean, because we can easily win 6-man. I mean, maybe we just make our guy the best 6-man of all time. All right. For this first year, we'll do that. We are going to make Bagley a 6-man. Man, this is going to be tough. Uncle Mike, I'm sorry. You just can't play right now. All right, that gets Marvin to 37. I don't know if I like this. The other thing we're going to change is lineup performance factor. Obviously, bring that down to 0. So hopefully Marvin's playing his minutes no matter what. Offensive focus, we're going to do get to the basket. We're going to do shoot at will, crash offensive glass, protect the paint, physical defense, and we are also going to crash the defensive glass. That way, Marv is at least getting rebounds. The next thing, shot tendency. These are all going up. We're going to do right away shot and touch tendency at 100. And then these close ones, I'm going to put either into the 80s or 90s. That way, if he's under the hoop, he's shooting. His mid-range, I'm going to up a little bit into like the 20s. Spot up, we'll do to like a 60. The rest of these shooting ones we'll kind of just leave. But contested mid-range, we'll do a little bit higher. And I'll tell you why in a second. Driving tendency, we are definitely upping. Probably into that 90s range as well. Spot up drive, yeah, we can up this a little bit as well, up to probably like 60. This is all just kind of a feel. There's no like rhyme or reason to why I'm doing this, or like the specific numbers I'm stopping on, I should say. Like I know why I'm doing this, but like stopping at a 92 as opposed to going to 100 or stopping at 90, there's really no rhyme or reason. Driving layup, I want to up as well as giving him just a little bit of these. Just putting that in his bag. Standing dunk, we're going to upgrade him. He needs a 6'10", as well as driving dunk. Flashy dunk can stay. We're going to up the oop tendency as well. Put back, upping that, as well as crash. Crash tendency, I think, is going to be really big for us since he's so tall. If we can get him to crash the offensive boards like we're telling him to, should be really good for him. Drive right. I don't know why that's all the way down here, but whatever. We'll up this a little bit. And then I also want to up his, I've never done this. Where is it? Not worried about the take a charge. I want to lower his foul tendency as well as try and up the steal and pass interception, as well as I want to up his block a lot. He's 6'10", and I'm going to move his position. So that brings me back to why I said I wanted his contested mid-range, because I'm going to move him up to the small forward. He is going to go down in overall, but he should almost always have a mismatch. So I think that about does it. Let's system proficiency. Do we want to go 7? That's Chris Finch's active system is 7 seconds. That don't seem right. Sure, we'll have it on 7 seconds. We'll sim the first game. We win 123 to 107, and he only had 12 and 11 on 13 shots. It's not bad, but I want more. And I'm worried I am gonna have to trade Jaden McDaniels. We'll go like 5 games in, see how we're doing, or this second week. So we haven't lost. And that was another reason why I wanted to put him on the Timberwolves. Timberwolves and Sim are really good, and this makes it so he can at least be on a good team. He is currently averaging 16 and 7, which obviously isn't bad. A block a game, pretty good. But see, I'm also torn on this. He's only playing about 28 minutes a game, even though I have it set to have him play 37, and I have the lineup performance factor at 0. So the player's performance should not affect their minutes in a game. I just don't understand. I am going to move him into the starting lineup and just see if that helps. Up him to 38. I'm going to lower Jaden McDaniels' minutes even more. Have these bigs playing more with our guy and see how that goes. So we still haven't lost a game, and his numbers have gone up. As a starter, he's averaging just over a point more. He's averaging 5 offensive rebounds a game to go with 5 defensive rebounds, and that's why we wanted him to crash. And he's almost averaging 2 steals a game as a starter. That's interesting. And 2.4 blocks. Okay. Everything's looking pretty good. He's not shooting threes like at all. We will keep simming. We're still 11-0 right now. We just won a game by almost 70. In a game that Bagley had 27 and 15. So we're off to a good start, I'd say. All right, so we're about 40 games in, or actually we're exactly 40 games in. And everybody's playing really well. And Bagley averaging About 17 and 8, an assist a game, over a steal, 1.5 blocks. That's really good, but I assume it's not going to be good enough to become an all-star. You know how this game hates me. And it's also probably not going to be good enough for like most improved player, huh? Nope, because Trace Jackson Davis went from 6 points to 9. Zaire Williams went from 10 to 15. Alexander Sarr went from 13 to 11. So obviously, I don't understand this game, bro. This is the most improved player race. Mind you, the guy that I am, or controlling, worst small forward on the roster, went from 4 points, 3 rebounds, to 17 points and 8 rebounds. I mean, he's up in everything, even turnover. But like, man, I guess his per 36s are worse. I mean, do they go by estimated wins added? Is that what it is? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. No, it's not. But what is, I don't understand what 2K like determines this by. Marvin is the most, besides Mobley and probably Thompson as well, yeah, the most like valuable player here. So I don't understand. Is he in defensive player of the year maybe? Of course not. I mean, it makes sense though. I can be fair here. But damn, nothing. This season that Marvin Bagley's having is going to go with nothing. Because he's not going to be an all-star. Like I said, he wasn't going to make the all-star team. He doesn't. I have to imagine he's having a better season than at least one of these guys. I guess not. Maybe KD, you could argue. KD isn't having his best season. Harden's having a good year. But I mean, we are the best team in the conference, so that should mean something. Jokic wins the MVP. Cooper, Rookie of the Year. Simon, 6-man. Victor, Depoy, Trace Jackson Davis won the most improved player. It's taking everything out of me right now to not override this, because if we look, I don't know exactly where Marvin finished with points or anything. Okay, so he finished with 17.7 and his estimated wins added is 7 wins added. But I won't do it. Trace Jackson Davis won it. These are the rest of the ones. We won 64 games. First team looks like this, second team, and the third team. So Ant doesn't even get any love. Defensive first and second, rookie first, rookie second. Okay. We get no love. Just one last look at the player stats for us. Ant led the way with 26. Randall with 19.7. Right behind him, 17.7 from Marvin Bagley. 8 rebounds, an assist, almost a steal, 1.4 blocks, almost 50% from the field. 3-point percentage is bad, but he didn't shoot much. Free throws are also bad. Points allowed per game. Interesting. I haven't actually looked at any of those, but as an actual player, he added 7 wins a game, which would puts him in the top 100 most valuable players, above guys like Isaiah Hartenstein and Nikola Vucevic. So I guess I can see he wasn't the most valuable player now. But like Trace Jackson Davis, though, I don't think he should have won over him, but whatever. We're just going to simulate the round. I assume we're going to win. We do. We got Denver in round 2, who basically are who you would expect, it looks like. Oh, and I didn't even think about it. That was a Bagley-Porter matchup, who they were really expected to go 1 and 2 in that draft class, if I remember correctly. Now we got Dallas in round 2. This one might be a loss. No, we 4-1 them. We might go back-to-back. We have to win here. Bagley's having a good playoffs. And we win the finals. He won the finals MVP. That's huge, I think. On 21.5, 8 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals, and a block. Yo, I'm hyped. That's something. That is something. Let's go, Marvin. Let's go. Player retirements. I'm going to override whoever I can. I'm actually so stunned he won. I'm so hyped right now. We had something good happen for once. I'm going to also make it so there's an extra all-star. Maybe that helps. It probably doesn't do enough, but hey, you never know. Draft lottery, we aren't going to have a high pick, obviously. Our pick actually goes to Cleveland, who we just faced in the finals. Staff looks good. NBA draft, we have is this first or second round? This is the first round, 26th pick. Wonder if the Thunder would give me a pick or two. We'll take a 29 Spurs first, just hopefully they don't do anything valuable with that pick. I let the assistant GM handle the rest. They take 2 big guys, that's fine. Team player options, obviously we're gonna bring those 2 back. Leonard Miller, I think wasn't he frustrated? We'll bring him back. Fuck it, why not? He's cheap. Jalen Clark, Caleb Houston's elated as well. We are over the cap. Is there anybody that I really want to bring in? Like maybe a Mitch Rob, just a guy who gets boards. Yeah, maybe Mitch Rob takes Gobert's spot eventually. We'll sign Mitchell Robinson, and then, man, Draymond feels like a guy who would be here. We'll bring in Draymond as well. Oh, we don't have enough money, so we actually just signed Draymond. That's fine. We'll get Andre. We don't even really need him, but whatever. Player progression time. Time to see, did Marvin go up at all? Nope. I mean, he improved in some areas, so that's nice. That's great to see. But okay. And mind you, Marvin signed like a $2 million deal with us for 4 years. We got to cut some people. Do we cut the 2 rookies, or can I just... Dang. All right, Jalen Clark, you're pissed. You can get out of here then. Oh, neither of these guys can even rebound, bro. Get out of here. What are we doing? Whatever. Dang, they probably cut Mike Conley, though. Oh, no, what if they cut Bagley? Oh, my God, they probably did because he's on such a long deal. Maybe not. Okay, they didn't. And they didn't cut Conley either. They cut our other rookie, so that's fine. Perfect. Okay, so we are in year 2. Yeah, you can keep playing those 21 minutes, brother. I can't have you taking away our guy's shine. Here's what we'll do. We'll go 10, take away Caleb Houston's minutes, give them all to Bagley, bump Draymond down to like 8 minutes a game. Nikhil can be down to 15, Dillingham down to 20, Rudy down to 25, McDaniels down to 25. We'll take Rudy down to like 21, and then give the rest to Bagley. He's at 36. This looks good to me. I got to go do all of his tendencies again because it resets him a little bit. Like, his shot tendency is still fine, but then a lot of these change. Like, if he's under the basket, I want him going up every single time. We're going to up his mid-range as well, up to like 50. Spot up can go up to 70. I was going to say 65, but we'll go 70. The rest of these I won't touch, but then we're going back down to driving. Or actually, we'll up his contested mid-range up to about a 30. And then the driving stuff, want him to be even more dominant this year. The only thing I am going to add, he might not score as many points, but I do want to do this dish to open man. I want to up it a little bit. Maybe he averages like 3 assists or something. And then the rest of the stuff for now. Oh, wait, let me make sure block. Block is still good. Foul low. Pass interception's fine. All right. Let's keep simming now. In the first 10 games, we are 6-4. I have no idea how he's doing, so let's take a look. Bagley's averaging only 11 and 7 and 2 on bad shooting. Is someone taking his shots away? I mean, obviously Ant's gonna shoot a lot. Maybe we could lower this. Julius, we'll sim a little bit more and see if it's something we really need to be concerned about. Okay, another 10 games in, and Bagley's averaging about 15 and 8, 2 assists, a steal, almost 2 blocks though. Maybe I upped his dish to the open man too much. Yeah, I did, because I mean, he's up there with guys who explicitly pass. Okay, so I lowered it back down to 30. We'll see if that helps. So I've kind of come to the conclusion it's been Jaden McDaniels' fault. I really like him as a player in real life, but he's up 3 points this season, and Bagley's down about 3 points this season, so that makes me believe it's him. Dillingham also probably not helping. What's Dillingham's shot tendency? We're gonna lower it. We're just gonna lower a lot of these guys just a little bit. See if that helps. Originally, Marvin wasn't gonna be the guy I did. I was gonna do a Lonzo Ball one, but if you've seen Lonzo in simulation, his shooting splits are atrocious. So I tried like a dry run, you know, just seeing if I could do it without recording. Bro, his percentages, if you don't mess with his tendencies, are gonna be like low 40s, high 30s, which when you're averaging 7 points is just terrible. So when you mess around and try and up his tendencies, it doesn't get much better. So he was kind of a wash. I was really hoping to be able to do that, but what can you do, you know? And the reason I kind of settled on Marvin is just the size. And I know I can manipulate the tendencies to hopefully give us some more benefits. So we are at the trade deadline. We're 37-15. We've been really good. Take a look at Marvin now, who's up to about 16 a game. I bet he just had a great month if we look at his splits. Yeah, he just went up the last 2 months, averaging 18 and 19 basically. Way more shots, so that's good. And we've been winning, so there's really no fear. Do I want to try and... you know what? No. I was going to consider trading McDaniels, but we'll hold on to him for now. We're winning. Marvin's points went up. No reason to do it. He's not going to be an all-star again, I'm sure. Just double checking. No, Ant did lead the way for the team, though, so that's cool. And just to double check, as February finished, he was up to 20 points a game, 10 rebounds, less than an assist, almost 2 blocks, a steal. Really good month for him. So we'll keep Simmon. Maybe he gets an award or something. We had a really good second half, actually, after messing with other people's tendencies. Victor, Newell, Fox, again Victor. Nothing for us, which is a shame. We did end up winning 60 games again. Nobody on. Even Ant didn't make it? That's crazy. Defensive first, no. Defensive second, no. And nothing for our guy. We did get first seeded, and I will show you. He ended the season averaging about 17, 9, an assist a game, over a steal, almost 2 blocks. Since the All-Star break, he was way up, and field goal was great. I mean, he just had a great end of the season. We'll see if it's good enough to help us in the playoffs. We win round 1, we sweep round 2, and we are back in the finals for the 3rd straight year, going against the Nets. He will be guarding Cooper, though. Think I'm going to switch that. Think I'm going to start him at the 4. Cam's pretty good, though, too. You know, here's what we'll do. Maybe this is cheap, but I don't know. What is going to be the best course of action? Because I was thinking about doing something like this. Starting McDaniels. Really just focus on having wing defenders in. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So Marvin will be guarding Cam Thomas. I mean, obviously he has the size, so we'll see. Game 1 is a win. It's a pretty resounding one. Bagley had 14 and 10. Cam Thomas, 10. Game 2 is a loss. Cam Thomas has been bad, though. Really, so is Bagley, though. Game 3 is a win. Okay, Bagley is way out of his depth at the 3. So what I'll do is I'll put him at the 3, and we'll still have Cooper get guarded by Jaden McDaniels. All right, game 3, we lose, or excuse me, game 4. Bagley was the leading scorer, though. Ant only shot 9 shots. Oof. Huge game 5 on our home floor. We are down, trying to come back, and I don't think we're going to be able to. We're only down 5. Tie game. 2 minutes left. We're down 4. And we take the lead with less than a minute left. We'll hop in here, see what we got going. Randall guarding Clowney. Ant on Trey. It looks like Bagley's guarding Fears. Trey drives, and the block by Naz Reid. Huge opportunity here. Ant on the drive pulls up. I didn't love that. Did not love that. Fears now will have a chance to give them the lead. Claxton gets a handoff. Almost takes it out to the 3. Bagley on Trey. Good defense, Bagley. Good board. That's a finals MVP right there. He's going to miss both these free throws, though. God dang it. Come on, Marvin. Let's check out how Marvin's doing in this game. He has 30 and 6. In this playoffs, he's not having the best, but percentages are okay. Free throw number 1 is up, and it is good. Free throw number 2, they both fall. Big time plays right there. That's a finals MVP right there. He's not going to win it this year, though. If we win, we still have to win. And that is not a foregone conclusion here. Trey driving on Ant. Good help by Naz. Naz fouls, and at least it didn't fall. As long as that bucket did not fall, it wasn't a 3-point play, we're okay. We're going to have to make free throws. It's going to be a free throw game. Kind of hope Marvin doesn't touch the ball here. I don't know how good of a free throw shooter Jaden McDaniels is either, but we're going to find out. He hits the first, 86%. Okay. The second, also bucket. We're up 3. They have no timeouts. They have 3-point shooters, though. Trey and Cam. Trey on the cross, trying to drive on Ant. It's a good take. Can't get it to go. Ant with the rebound. That should be all she wrote. We'll hop into Simcast Live. Make sure he hits these free throws. First one's good. Second one's good. That gives us a 5-point lead. They do hit the 3, though. How much time's left? 1.2. They're showing us replays in Simcast Live. That's interesting. And it looks like Ant missed the first, or what? 2K, what are we doing? What is going on? Ant, stop throwing it to the other ref. What is happening right now? Ant gets it, throws it to the other ref. The other ref gives it to the baseline ref. Is this happening? If I hop in here, is this going to keep happening? What is going on? Oh, wait, I think you can see the replay if you check it out. Wait, what? Ant's got beef with the baseline ref. He doesn't... What is going on? Why is this happening? This has happened how many times in a row now? This is incredible. I've never seen this glitch. Alright, just give it to Ant, please. I'm spamming X. We're just looking at Nas Reed. Oh, I don't want to shoot it, though. I don't want to shoot it. Why is he so far back? And he missed it. After all that, he missed it anyways. Second one, he does hit. They just got to throw something up and hope for the best. Trey gets it. That's probably the guy you want to shoot it. Okay. Okay. We have a lead in the finals. It's pretty much all you can ask for. Marvin led the way with 32 and 6. Perfect. If we can get that one more time. Game 6 of the NBA Finals, and they go up early. We are fighting back. We got the lead. It's back and forth a little bit. 2 minutes left. We're up by 7. And we are up by 7 with less than a minute left. I'm going to hop in here, just get some gameplay with Marvin. Where is he at? In this game, he has 20 and 9. So he's been huge, man. That's the fun thing about this, is at least with him, and I guess Ben was pretty valuable too, but the way I'm having Marvin like get his buckets, he's still like a positive player. He's not just like out there shooting 100 times. Gets the assist. I don't know why those team communication is up, and he did not get the assist. I talked way too early, and I left Trey open, and he missed. Okay. Can we get a bucket with Marvin? On Cooper Flag, who's the real Duke prospect. Step back, bucket. Come on. Ooh, I actually hit that. I did not think I would. We're not going to watch the celebration because I'm sure Ant's going to win Finals MVP. That's fine, but the Timberwolves right now are on a three-peat. Marvin Bagley just won his second NBA championship. Player retirements, I can't override a bunch of these because they've already tried. There's a new draft lottery system. I missed rejecting it, so that's that. We're gonna have to try and bring back Chris Finch. We can't let him go anywhere. I mean, he just won 3 straight championships. I'm gonna skip through the NBA draft. If they draft somebody worthwhile, that's cool. Sure, I guess. Obviously Rudy accepts his player option. We are gonna accept the team option for Rob Dillingham. Qualifying offers, no. Anybody I really want, I mean, Lonzo could be cool, but he's not really going to play for us. When I look at it, I'm really worried Dillingham's going to come in here and mess things up for us. But yeah, we're going to go to player progression. Maybe Marvin's progressed a little. I mean, stuff is going up. Nothing is regressing. So that's cool. I know it says he has A- potential, but I'm pretty sure it's just like 70 something if I show you. Yeah, 79, and then I don't even think he's expected to hit that. If we look at this stuff, potential 79, minimum, max. Yeah, so he ain't gonna ever be in the 80s, I don't think. All right, got to do his tendencies again. I think he's actually losing badges, which sucks, because I think he started with like 6 or something. I might be wrong, but he's down to 4, so something to monitor. I do wish 2K, like when you do these, valued like their actual production a little bit more. Like, I wouldn't be mad if like a star player didn't have the best year and he didn't lose his badges, but like I'm having insanely good seasons for Marvin Bagley and he's getting like no love for it, so that just kind of blows a little. All right, so I upped his tendencies and everything, kind of lowered some of these guys, and now we got to go fix the rotation. We're also gonna start Rudy because I think him being in gives us the best chance to get like more passes and less shooting in the starting lineup. We are going to lower DiVincenzo's minutes all the way down, and McKeel can play 30. That'll give Marvin 38. So this is what the rotation looks like. We might lose more games, but I'm trying to get Marvin more like stats. But so far, been about what I thought he'd be, a little more points than I imagined, but that's cool. I just realized I forgot a couple of the tendencies to make sure they were still right. Okay. All right, we're gonna start simming. All right, 10 games in, we're 6-4, about where we were last year, and points per game. Marvin's averaging 18 and 8, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. Like, come on, that's almost elite. Maybe lower some of Nas Reed's stuff. Why is he shooting so much? We'll lower these down to like 70s. So we are at the trade deadline. We are a lot worse than the last few years, but Marvin, really good, 19 and 9. Steal and a block a game, good percentages, 3-point percentages way down. I'm sure he's not going to be an all-star again. All right. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen, but he's been really good. Yeah, he's obviously not in the MVP race, not in Defensive Player of the Year. Wemby's just got that unlocked. So yeah, we'll just keep simming and see how it goes. Ant is an all-star again, but no Marvin Bagley, of course. And we can re-sign Marvin on a minimum still, but we'll give him 3.49. That seems pretty fair for us, not to him at all. Bring back Rudy on a $4 million deal. We're surging a little bit. We're having a good finish to the year, so hopefully we can get up close to 50 wins. We'll see. All right, end of the season, Wemby MVP. Don't care about any of this stuff. Shout out Dawn Connect. We didn't get anything. First team, second team, and third team. Ant makes third team just barely, averaging 24, 7, and 5. No love. We are the second seed. I don't know how many wins did we finish with. We finished with 57, just outside of 60 wins. And then player stats, Bagley averaged 20 and 10 basically, an assist and a half, a steal and a half, and a block and a half on 48% from the field. Man, I just don't understand what do I got to do to get him an all-star nod? We win round 1 of the playoffs. Now we go against Sacramento in round 2. I like our chances. And we actually barely won. OKC is going to be tough for us. And I'm going to try and play the matchup. Instead of having Dillingham start, we are going to start Jaden McDaniels. Take away, or DiVincenzo can play a little bit. We'll play him like 10. How good of a defender is Dillingham? Not great. All right, this is what we're going against, or with, to go against these guys. We're going to throw Jaden McDaniels on Shea, and hopefully that's enough. And we win in 7. I didn't even really do anything. I should actually check out the games. I kind of just risked it. We'll go game 1. Ant had 38, Bagley 15 and 7. Game 2, Bagley had 7 and 10 on 2 of 16 shooting. We will move past that. Shea had a decent little series. Bagley did not. 1 for 13 there. Did he turn it around? Game 4, he was 27 and 11. Bad shooting, but kept us in a game. Yeah, man, he just did not have a good series at all. Game 7 was his best game, though, 26 and 7, and helped us win. Now, honestly, against the Pistons, we might do the same thing. Dang, they got Mikal, they got Asar. So, we're going to have Bagley come off the bench. Hopefully, he doesn't have to see Asar that much. This is what we'll go with. Game 1 is a win by 11. Bagley off the bench, 24 and 5. Game 2 is a win. Nas Reed, Bagley at 16 and 12. That might have been the game changer. Game 3, 29 and 10. Not great shooting, but we lose. Game 4, we win, 13 and 5. And they win game 5. Bagley had 29 and 10 again. Game 6, and we win. Ant wins Finals MVP this time. Okay, we're going to pretty much let everyone retire at this point. So Marvin Bagley, going into his age 30 season now, has 3 straight years averaging 16 plus, 8 rebounds, and he has a Finals MVP, but nothing else. That's what's going to be tough. He was first team All-Rookie, Finals MVP, and a 3-time NBA champion. We are going to continue to let the team just draft for us. Hasn't really mattered. They get a power forward who's trash. We're going to let Everett Payne walk. throw that qualifying offer to Dillingham. Let's just lock him up, bro. We can get him for not that much money. That's fine. We're gonna try and sign Topic as well. He has good perimeter defense and playmaking, and they match the offer. That's fine. All right, honestly, I don't think there's too much for us to do, but I think I want to trade Jaden McDaniels. Maybe get another, like a real legit center for us. I don't know. Jaden's been really good in a minimal role. That's fine. We'll hold on Jaden, but maybe, is there a center that gives us something? Luka's over there in Washington. All right. If we end up needing to make moves, we will, but right now I think we're good. Ant actually goes down 1. Julius Randle goes down 2. Bagley up 1 to 77. Everything has increased his 3-pointers up to a B-. So what does it add then? A 75. So maybe we start taking some more 3-pointers. Dang, he's really seeing some improvement. Not in these. All right, I think the next couple years I'm going to focus on trying to make him the 6th man of the year. Maybe if we get like 3 6th man of the year awards and some more championships, maybe that helps. All right, so he's going to play 39 off the bench, and we will see how that goes. Now I have to go do his tendencies again, and after that we'll get into the sim. All right, so everything is good, and we're going to start simming now. All right, into December now. We are 15-7. Bagley's up to a 78, averaging about 18 and 8 off the bench. The numbers look good, but his minutes are down, even though I have it set to play that many. Maybe we up this, see if that helps a little. Maybe up to 25, and we'll go back to simming. All right, so we are trade deadline day. Points per game, he's at about 17 and 8. January, he's down to 16, which I don't like. So we are going to get rid of this. But I mean, he's having a great year. I have to imagine he's about to win. We'll look at award races. 6th man of the year should be his. He's in 2nd place. He's not going to win that shit. We're going to sim through the trade deadline. We don't need to make trades. We're, again, top of the conference. So he, again, obviously doesn't make the All-Star game. Basically, I should say, too, like, I'm just trying to keep the team together. I haven't honestly made any moves that I haven't shown. I'm just literally re-signing guys. Guys want to stay. You can see we're 1st in the conference again. Hopefully we can get close to 60 wins again. Really good finish to the year. Chet MVP. First time I think I've seen that this year. 6th man goes to Igor. Bro, I moved him to the bench so we could win that award. And his 2nd team. That's disappointing, but we are 1st in the playoffs again. We'll see. Round 1 we win. Round 2 we win. Conference finals we are up 2-0. We lost. We were up 2-0 and we lost, and I just simmed right through it. Damn. In the playoffs he was really good. Now it might be time to make moves. Apparently we had James Harden. I didn't even know. All right, we're gonna trade Julius Randle for Kel'el Ware. Kel'el has a low shot tendency, gets rebounds. We're going to trade this. Maybe this is too stupid to do. I don't really want to trade either of these guys, though. Or, we can just do this. Naz Reid for Lively. Lively has a 44 shot tendency. Obviously, he's going to get us boards. Okay, we will sim through the draft. I don't even think we have a pick anymore. Alexander can walk. Gus Robinson can walk as well. We can get Derek White. We'll get Derek White, and then we'll throw a 1-year deal to Bobby Portis as well. Derek White didn't want to sign. All right, we're probably good anyway. So some guys regress. Marvin Bagley still progressing. Let's go see his attributes if anything's really going down. Whoa. Did I say minus 24? Oh, no. Minus 4. Speed down. Agility down. So all these physicals are down, which is not great. All right, so they have Marvin Bagley starting this year. That's interesting. We're going to take away Charles Bassey's minutes. We'll give them all to Bagley. He's going to play 38 a night. Now I got to go do his tendencies. And Edwards' shot tendencies only at a 78. All right, another year. I'm really considering making him the 6th man. I think my bigs I want to be Lively. We'll take Portis down to like 18. Lively can play 35 or 34. Kel'el Ware can play 31. We'll see how the season goes. Well, it was off to a bumpy start, but we've turned it around a little bit. We're a couple games over 500. And leading the way for us is Bagley, averaging 20, 10, almost 3 assists, over almost 2 steals, almost 2 blocks. I do have him shooting a few more threes this year. Maybe that's hurting. Definitely hurting his efficiency, I think. But we'll keep simming, see how it goes. At the end of December, we are currently 4th in the conference. And leading the way for us still, points per game, is Bagley with 22, 9 boards, 2 assists. Really good steal and block numbers. I'm assuming he won't be like in the award races or anything, but it's a really good season for him. Now, I'm torn because I want him to shoot a better 3-point percentage, but I don't want him to just not shoot threes. Maybe we just lower these a couple, see if that helps. I don't know. Because I don't want his points per game. Having him average the most points per game on one of the top teams in the West is really nice. But I'm also worried that if the percentages are really bad and his like efficiency is really bad, like maybe they don't make him an all-star. I'm sure he won't be an all-star anyway, so it probably doesn't even matter, and I'm just overthinking it for no reason, but you never know, I guess. Yeah, our guy's not even in the top 10 for all-star voting, and it's above him. But like, I don't understand how he's not above some of the, like Joel Fox. I get the rebounds are good, the assists are good. Just don't make no sense to me. We're not gonna make any trades. We're gonna just rock with what we got. All-star game, it looks like we lose, and Marvin Bagley doesn't make it, and we will go to the end of the year. All right, end of the year. Evan Mobley, MVP. Don't care. The Rockets won 65 games. No first, second, third team. All right. Did we even make the playoffs? Oh, no. We made the play-in. Bro, okay, well, we made the playoffs as the 7th seed against Sacramento. Couldn't we win this series even? Nope, we lose in 7. Maybe I should have kept the team together. Luka, Finals MVP. All right, some guys retiring. I'm going to let them retire. Oh, I should probably look at what Marvin finished the season averaging. About 21.7, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 31% from 3. It was pretty good. I mean, if he averaged that the rest of his career, I'd be really happy. But skip through the draft, not signing a 69 overall. They've done bad drafting. Marcus Bagley, we're going to let him walk. he ain't our guy. All right, we're going to sign Isaiah Stewart to a minimum. Throw an offer out to Clint Capella as well. Just more rebounding. Go down to player progression. Certain guys improving. Physically, Marvin is deteriorating, but other stuff are still going up. Attributes, a lot of stuff still going up. Draw foul down even farther. I wonder what causes that. Speed and agility keep going down. I think it's time probably to move him to a power forward. But then he goes up against better defense probably. I am going to commit to the bench role for this year. We are 6th power ranking. We'll start Jaden. All right, this is what we're going with rotation-wise. Got to keep doing his tendencies every year. He's only 31, so I'm going to have to do this like 3 more times at least. We are going to up his dish. He needs to get some more assists. We'll up it to like a 45. And so, yeah, he's going to come off the bench. Hopefully, he continues to give us stuff now. I do still have us crashing glass. That's why I brought in more rebounders. Hopefully that helps, and we'll see how it goes. All right, just over 20 games in, we are 14-7. Off the bench, 18.5, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 3-point percentage is at 34. I'm not mad about that at all. It's probably not good enough to get 6th man of the year because of this game, but we'll keep going. Hey, we just won the NBA Cup as well. Sim is so bad. In the championship game, 15-9 for Bagley. Cool. Oh, wait, did I? Hold on. I had to make sure I had his tendencies fully finished. There was a couple I think I forgot. We're 2nd in the conference right now, late December, so that's cool. We don't have the best record, but now we're up to 1st. So it must be a lot more parity in the league right now, so that's cool. He is leading the way in the 6th man of the year, averaging 18-7, 2, 1, and 1. Should have it under wraps. De'Aaron Fox is over in OKC. That's fun. All right. Keeps him. At the trade deadline, we are 37-13, 1st in the conference. Marvin's still doing really good off the bench. those percentages are a lot better than they were last year, at least. Especially the 3-point percentage. His minutes are down. I don't love that. I don't understand the minutes being down. I really don't. Maybe we put this at 50 and just see what that does. He wants to extend his contract. Brother, we want to extend you too, because you just keep signing for minimums. I mean, you make it so easy for us. Probably the best minimum contract in sports history ever. Definitely because of the sliders. I don't know if I'll use them again, but for now it's fine. We haven't like abused it, so. All right, moment of truth time. Shea is your MVP. Rookie of the year, Lance Sampson. Come on. Sixth man of the year goes to Marvin, averaging 19, 7, 2, over a steal and a block a game. Really great year for him. We won 61 games. Okay. I thought that said Anthony Davis. First team, second team, and third team. We obviously get nothing because this game, no love. Defensive first, defensive second. Again, nothing. We're going to simulate the play-in. Phoenix, I'm sure they're good. Yeah, they got Hugo, Zion. Yeah, I don't know if we'll win, honestly. Okay, we swept them, so what do I know? Now we got the Spurs, who, again, I don't know. We win in 5. Houston, okay. They have our number. They have a whole starting 5 of 90s, plus a 90 off the bench, whereas we have a starting 5 of 87 pluses, but then 79, 81. Yeah, they have to have our number. We won in 7. I don't know. We got the Knicks in the finals. Game 1, game 2. Okay, we're up 2-1, 3-1. Can we get a championship again? At least team success. You know, no, I would say overall this has been the most successful one. We are going to win the championship again. I don't think his numbers are probably good enough to win Finals MVP, but we shall see. All right. In this game, Bagley has 13 and 6 on 13 shots, so did not show up in the game 5, but that's fine. I want to get a picture of or a screenshot of him on the podium. Y'all are not getting the ball. Oh, this gotta be an ISO. I don't care. Bring the... Oh my God! I didn't expect that. All right, we'll take that. All right, well, messed that up, but damn, big time dunk. Get a charge here. He didn't drive. He's soft. Bad pass. Trying to force it to him. Trying to get him some buckets. Maybe he can sneak out a Finals MVP. And won. This is going to be like their 4th championship, I think. You better make that. I hate this game. All right, we'll sim. Hopefully I can get a look at him on the podium. Damn it. Well, that's all right. Dillingham actually wins Finals MVP. Good for him. Clint Capella, just making sure our guy didn't retire. Ben Simmons retired. Najee Marshall. Okay. Staff retirements. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. All right, we'll bring back Chris Finch. Obviously, he's been the most successful head coach in our history. We'll let them draft again, even though I probably shouldn't. We'll bring back Alex Larson. Chris Patterson can go. Lonzo's up to an 83. And see, this is what I was talking about. His percentages have been so bad. Can we sign like a Yakachonis? Really? At 6'5", he's someone I could consider at least. Okay, so we just signed 2 of the better centers on the... Wait, what? I sent him a deal. I sent him this deal. Oh, I don't have the money. Damn. I mean, can we at least give him a deal for 1 year that he'd be interested in? No, we really can't. Unless I gave up Jaden McDaniels. We can sign Anthony Davis for $4.5 million. Sure. We also bring in Claxton. Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna go player progression. It's probably gonna be ugly. Just hoping. Bagley still hasn't started regressing. His midi continues to go up. He's only 32. Draw foul keeps regressing by a lot, and then at least these things didn't again. We'll let AD go on his farewell tour. They want to start him again. Bagley, I mean. You take away Keon Johnson's minutes, no disrespect, but we'll let Bagley play 41. Is anybody else's shot tendency starting to creep up there? No, not really. You know, and I know they want to start him, but I'm actually going to move him back to the bench. I just don't want to miss out on him winning more awards. Hopefully, if he keeps winning the 6th Man of the Year award, that gives him a better chance, I'm hoping. But we'll see. Up and down start, we're 12 and 10. our guy currently. Averaging 23.4, 8 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block and a half a game. Good splits. Really good player. Still probably not good enough to make the All-Star game. Bagley's up to 24 and 8 now. We're starting to skid a little bit. We were 20 something and 10, maybe 22 and 10. And I don't know, maybe not. Forget what the exact number was, but we were on a little bit of a run. Maybe 19 and 10 is what I'm thinking, but lost a few in our last couple. Hopefully we start climbing up in the conference rankings. I don't really want to be middle of the conference. It is interesting to think what we would think of this player, because obviously it's hard to actually picture it. Like, as I want to check, did we make the All-Star game? This has been his best season so far. He has not made the All-Star game. That's Ant made it, who's averaging probably more points now, but less rebounds for sure, more assists. All right, whatever. He probably deserves it, but oh damn, why are they doing my boy Marvin like that? Well, Marvin will at least win 6-man again, right? Yeah, easily, probably. Oh, GG Jackson. But so what I was saying is it's hard to like fathom what we would think of this player, because obviously we're just focusing on him. So it's hard to like think realistically. Like, I don't know how to formulate this thought. Like, if a player averages 20 and 10 for like 6 straight years, we're gonna think of him as a good player. But it's hard to think like when we think of him as a guy who got snubbed every year. I don't know. I don't know if that really made sense, but the thought in my head makes sense. We are playing a lot better, it seems, though. Maybe I lied. 50 wins again. And we win 57. Cooper Flag is your MVP. Did we win 6-man again? We did, averaging 21 and 8. Awesome. First team, second team. Ant makes third team. I got so hyped thinking it was going to be Marvin. All right. Playoffs, we are the second seed. We're going to simulate the play-in. We got New Orleans, who have a good team, but we should be better, I think. And we win in 7. Oh, God, I simulated the whole playoffs. We win round 2 and 5. We got Houston again. I don't love our chances against Houston, and I shouldn't have because we lost to them. They win the championship. Player retirements. Anthony Davis retires, just making sure Bagley isn't retiring. All right, letting them draft for us again. They drafted in the second round a low overall kid, so that's fine. Don't care. What do we even need here? Honestly, I just like a guy who isn't going to come in and shoot much and then get some rebounds for us. 66 shot tendencies, cool. He's 6'7", decent perimeter defender. We weren't able to sign Lynn Morgan, who was that point guard, because I went out and signed Taylor Hendricks. We'll go get Igor if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to. No, we don't have the money to, but that's fine. Player progression. Is Marvin going to start regressing? No. Still just doing really well. These things are starting to regress, okay. His close shot's still really good. Draw foul goes down a lot. That's fine. All right, this is the rotation again. And then now I got to go do the stuff. Man, Ant's shot tendency just keeps going down every year. Bagley lost another badge. I don't know what it was. All right, into the sim again. We're starting off good. 2-0. Whoa, we are 10-0. I was looking down on my phone. Hold on. Ant's up to 31 a game, 22.5 for Bagley. I didn't even up it. His shot tendency is like in the 70s. What the hell? Is that a 70 shot tendency, averaging 35 a game, 31 a game? Insane. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna make any changes. We've been really good. Ant's in the MVP race. We look to be the 6-man again. Yeah, I'm not gonna make any changes. Just keep simming. I'm sure we're not an all-star again because this game doesn't respect what we do. Yeah, you have to be a 90 something to be an all-star, bro. 92, 91 looks to be the lowest. Whatever. It sucks. That's like basically what you have to be content with, is just winning the 6-man of the year award. All right, MVP goes to Joel Fox, who, whatever. We do win 6-man of the year. That's what, the third time, I think? Third 6-man of the year. He has a finals MVP, 4 NBA championships. First team, second team. Come on, give me like a third team or something, man. Whatever. Another year disappointing for us, but Simulating the play-in, we got LA in the first round. They look pretty good. I don't know if we got enough. And we lose in 7. And the Rockets win the NBA championship again. Player retirements. Nikhil is going to retire. He really never played much for us anyway. All right. Well, Bagley didn't, so that's big. I really don't know. Like, obviously, he's had the best career out of anybody that I've done one of these for. He won the Finals MVP. He's 3 6-man of the year. I mean, he's at least the greatest 6-man ever, right? I'm going to try and make us a defensive team this year. Instead of going 7 seconds or less, maybe we just go defense and see what that does for us. We get Trey Murphy on a minimum. Yeah, I don't know if I love these sliders. Grab Jarrett Allen as well. Okay. Player progression. I'm assuming now we get the player regression of Bagley, but I don't know. He did regress by 1. Another great year, though. He is going into his age 35 season. I mean, the regression isn't that bad, except draw fouls really bad for some reason. I am going to try having his dish all the way up to 100 as well. Maybe that kills his points, but maybe he gets a lot more assists. I don't know. We shall see. They do want him starting, but like I said, what he's giving us off the bench, it's really been great. All right, we have him set to play 42. You know he won't play 42 minutes a night, and I think we're going to try pace and space. We'll see. So far, so good, it looks. All right, a 15-5 start for us. I assume his points are way down. He's averaging 18 with 5 assists, though. 7 boards, 5 assists. Percentages are bad. I'm gonna lower his 3-point tendency. All right, currently 25-11. Since changing his 3-point tendency a little bit, his points are up, field goal percentage is up, assists are down a little bit. Bro, just make him an all-star. Just make him an all-star. He's 2nd and 6-man because of RJ Gibson. You gotta be kidding me, bro. We're gonna sim right through the trade deadline because we are good. Probably our last opportunity to make him an all-star. Probably didn't happen if I had to guess. He was not an all-star. It's a disappointment. He's currently 3rd in 6-man of the year award voting, so don't feel confident in him winning it. We are gonna re-sign Ant as well as Bagley. I don't think he makes it out of that contract, but Jaden McDaniels will re-sign. We are losing a lot late in this season. Might not even get 50 wins. Okay, we did. 50-32. We do not get 6-man this year, so that's disappointing. First team, second team. Ant makes second team. We are the 5th seed. Have to go against Wemby in round 1. And we win in 6. Dallas in round 2. Every team's so good in this. We lose in 6. Dallas goes to the finals and win. Bunch of guys are retiring. What about... Okay. Marvin Bagley still hasn't. We'll try and sign this dude. He's still here. We're going to get Aaron Bradshaw. We don't have the money to get Aaron Bradshaw a lot. All right, we'll sign Dayron to a minimum. All right, we signed City Sissoko. I don't care anymore, man. I don't like our chances of him making the Hall of Fame. He's probably down to like 75 right now. Yep. Another good year for him, though. We're going to lower the mid-range tendency. I put it up to 100 last year, and it really killed. And that's just up from 90. His percentage really got killed last year, so we will knock it down just a little bit, probably to like a 75. His percentages should get a lot better. We'll knock it down to 80. If he's not going to be winning 6-man or anymore, we're going to move him back into the starting lineup. We're going to give him 36 right next to Ant, and there we go. All right, at the end of November, Marvin's averaging about 19.5, 7 boards, 5 assists. Pretty solid, you know, not great. Pretty much what he's been doing. We are 10-10, so not great as well. After a 4-game win streak, we are up to 20-14. Bagley's still averaging 19, 7.5, and 5, so he's not shooting many threes a game, so that's good. And the way I got him, I just want to make sure I make it clear. I haven't messed with any attributes. The only thing I did to get him to make more assists is get his dish to the open man, or pass to the open man tendency up. It's at like 100, so it helps. The whole point of this is like just showing, I guess, what you can do with just tendencies and system proficiencies just to make a certain player really good. It's fun. Like Marvin Bagley hasn't gotten past the 79 overall or 78 or whatever it was, but he's averaged almost 20 points a game on really good teams for us. And that's what I like doing when I do like my leagues on my own, is because in real life, you're not always going to have a team of a whole rotation of guys who are 90 overalls or 80 plus overalls. For me, it's really fun to find that guy who's 70 overall or something, and you mess with his tendencies to have him play a certain type of way, and then all of a sudden, he's a dang near all-star. Another year that we get hoed in the all-star game, but whatever. Because like currently, whenever I do my leagues on my own, I do like a lot of these things. Like I'm doing a Lakers one right now where I signed both Ben Simmons and Marvin Bagley because I know that I can get them to play a lot better than what their overall is. MVP is Joel Fox again. Obviously, we didn't win 6-man. Oh, this could have been an easy year to win 6-man, it looks like, too. Dang. First team, Ant makes second team, third team, whatever. Simulate the play-in. The Spurs are in the play-in. Wow. Maybe they knock out OKC. I don't like our chances, especially if we are going to start Marvin. We win in 7. They did knock out OKC, and we lose in 7. And the Rockets, again, are NBA champions. Marvin Bagley does retire. I am going to override it. We got one more year left. Everybody else can retire. That's fine. I'm going to also replace one thing. I'm going to decrease the shot clock to 20 seconds. And I'm also going to, again, go to the shot clock. And it's going to completely reset. This way, if the teams who get a lot of offensive rebounds will get more possessions, and there will just be more possessions overall because the shot clock's lower. We'll give Chris Finch another year with us. He's been dominant as a coach for us, 4 NBA titles, but it's been a little while. It's been like 4 years since our last one. I'm not going to sign either of these guys, bro. Sorry. You guys are both trash. All right, we're going to sign Kwame Evans if we can. All right, we are going to go straight to player progression, no wasting time. Bagley's down to a 73. If we can get him to win 6-man one more time, I have to say he has a shot. He has a real shot as a finals MVP, 4-time NBA champion. Right now, he's a 3-time 6-man of the year. If we get him that 4th one, I don't know. I think in real life he makes it, if that was the case. But obviously, 2K doesn't have the best reputation with being true to real life. They want to play Killian Hayes over him. The last dance for Marvin. I'm excited. I think he has a real shot at winning 6-man of the year again, which would be perfect. I don't know. 4-time NBA champion. I'm not too worried about winning the championship again. All right. Here we go into the sim. And we are 2-7. Bagley's averaging 25. Honestly, decent field goal percentage. So why are we bad? Honestly, don't understand why we're bad. Okay, now we're on a run. Okay, we're up to 8-8 now. I don't know. We just had to get going a little bit, I guess. But yeah, you can see the scoring's way up. So it's cool because Marvin's going to average a lot more points this last year, but it's really not going to make a difference because everybody's scoring is going to be up, I assume. Yeah, Marv's up to about 22, 6 and 5. That's pretty dang good, though. Okay, so it just took us a minute to figure out how to score. Can we win the in-season tournament? Or the NBA Cup? No, we cannot. So we're kind of mid as fuck, huh? 45 games in, we are 3 games over 500. We're not even going to win 6-man, bro. Yeah, I don't think he's getting Hall of Fame. All right, we're going to go back to 7 seconds. That seems to fit Marvin a little bit more. I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm not worried how the team does. We're just barely over 500. I'm not going to make any trades. We didn't make the All-Star game. I don't got to check. I can check. Dang, we put up 181. That's the highest I've seen. We'll check his player card after the year, but 29-29, we're under 500. Got to have a strong finish. At least get out of the play-in, fellas. Okay, let's go. Strong finish. MVP, Liam McNeely wins 6-man, averaging 28. Wemby's on the Pistons. Okay. And we are the 6th seed, and we lose in round 1 and 7. That's fine. All right, Marvin does retire, averaging 22. Honestly, a better career than a lot of these guys, except maybe Nas Reed. No, even better than Nas Reed. Nas has the extra championship, but Finals MVP. Oh man, I hope he did it. I don't think he did, but I hope he did. And he did not make the Hall of Fame, bro. What do you gotta do? What do you have to do, man? What was his career averages? 17, 7, 2 assists. I looked up players with at least 21,000 points, 8,500 rebounds, 1,200 assists, and 1,300 steals. There's literally 4 NBA players that have ever done that. And I'll show you. The 4 players are literally Robert Parrish, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, and Kevin Garnett. So maybe Marvin should have been a Hall of Famer in this. That's a shame. Did he get his jersey retired? Hey, that's something. That's something. That's pretty cool. He got his jersey retired, number 23, even though he wore 35 most of the time, but that's fine. Jalen Williams retired? Pause. There's no way he's still playing and just got his jersey retired. That'd be sick. I guess he would be. I mean, Ja's still here, though. What the hell? J-Dub retired? That's awesome. All right, just trying to see to league history. I mean, if we look at team history, oh, we can't see like team records, total points in a season, career. Dang, he didn't even make it on this. He averaged like 20. Nas Reed for 3-pointers. Malik Beasley's here. Oh wait, this isn't a season. Oh no, wait. Oh damn, damn, he's up there with only 417. All right, never mind. Dang, Marvin didn't make anything. Not rebounds. Wiggins was above him. All right, whatever. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this one. Marvin Bagley is like a 74 overall. Is not someone I expected to be able to even have a shot, but you know, he really did really well in this sim, so it was a lot of fun. I appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed these videos, please leave a like, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.